What was the scariest, we need to leave now gut feeling that you've ever experienced? Serious. I was around 10 or 11 years old and had been invited to a sleepover. My mom didn't really like me going to those because I'd usually end up staying up way too late and then being cranky the whole next day. When she dropped me off, she told me her usual send-off of, "Just remember, if you want to leave, I will come get you. It doesn't matter what time it is, just call me." The sleepover party itself was the usual routine. We watched a movie, gossiped, prank called some boys, this being before cell phones and caller ID, broke out the Ouija board, etc. It turned out that the girl hosting the sleepover had an older brother, high school aged, who also had some friends over. I remember they stood in the doorway of the rec room where we were, and something about them made my blood run cold, and I just remember thinking, I'm going to go home. I went upstairs and asked to use the phone, saying I wasn't feeling well and needed to go home. Her mom at first told me no, and then berated me for being a baby, but I just kept saying that I needed to call my mom, and I still remember the feeling I had that I needed to leave. Finally, I was allowed to use the phone. My mom came to get me, and we swung by Dairy Queen on the way home. My mom was always cool like that. And I still remember the huge feeling of relief I had when she pulled up and I hopped into her car. Years later, I found out that the brother and/or his friends had molested some of the girls at the sleepover while they slept. No one reported it at the time, and I think it actually took years for any of the girls to compare notes and find out that they weren't the only one this had happened to. I feel bad that that happened to them, but still glad that I listened to my gut and got the hell out of there.